here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people can call just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. And I think we're in for a treat.
On the return, here comes White. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback, Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, the regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Down the sideline, past the 45. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A big play here in the big game. 42 yards. First and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Take the handoff, and now it's Allen.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A run now on second down, and some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down. They'll try and play with some pace early on. Trying to get this one up on the ground, and he's in! Touchdown, Bills. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Tyler Bass to kick off. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
To say what he's done this year, Mike, is unheard of would be an understatement. I mean, there are quarterbacks who go their entire careers without even making it to the Super Bowl, yet here he is on the verge of potentially winning one in his very first season. He's got a lot of work to do between now and the end of this game to make that happen, but if he's able to lead his team to a victory here today, it would be a perfect storybook ending to an improbable and legendary rookie campaign.
And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he'll take this one in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Rams. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, this is strong. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Right back to him on first down. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll look to pick up the pace.
No gain on the play.
They'll go play action here with Allen. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
He was taken down by Cameron Kitchens. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Now Baz to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. start on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Cup in motion. Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Huff brings it in left side. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion goes Dobbs. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Bills offense, and their running back set to go once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. No give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
34-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down The first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle made by Nate Landman. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Allen. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked up by Quinton Lake.
Defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A little Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Pass now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now again, up the middle, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
Los Angeles.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Crazy. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 37-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll locate Cup. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. The gun, here's a run up the gut, and this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That one taken in. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, LA. Now to add the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Rams are back within 6.
Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
8 yards to go.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now, a running play. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just Just enough for another first down. Allen to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And the Bills are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Cook. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Rams use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down. Here's Allen to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Extra point try by Bass. He gets it to go, and the Bills are able to extend the lead.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got other hands, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now, faking the give. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Ethan Evans now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's caught downfield by Pierce. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. Allen going to try and hurry him up to the line.
19 yards. And the Bills, 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara, a Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. The rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this 2nd half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? 2nd half underway in Super Bowl 60. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Open man left side, and he's got it. And he's going to have a Rams first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
First down, Rams.
They'll run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort.
To the goal line and in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. He'll look to throw. And a big conversion for 2. And it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, this is strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They convert with a gain of 15.
First down. First and 10.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up second and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Cook, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, is find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
To the air, on third down, here's Allen. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. One more time with Cook, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll run. It's Cook, and he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's pass now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
37, Rams 22.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the left side and pulled in by Higby. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Number 89, Tyler Higby. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Rams first
motion, heading left. Cup in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one on target, it's dodged. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. 3rd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Higbee. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.